What is up everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be talking about why I think that trophies do not matter anymore. Now before I start the video, I just want to say that this is my opinion, so if you don't agree, then you don't agree. This is just my opinion and my thoughts on the trophy stuff. So yeah, let's just get into the video. Alright, so starting off, the first reason why I think trophies do not matter anymore as much as they did before is because of win streaks. Now, don't get me wrong, win streaks are amazing. They are helping a lot of new players and it's easier to get trophies. But because of the reason that it's easier to get trophies, I think that it kind of put the rank system down. Because before, if you had like a rank 25 to rank 30, you'd be like an extremely good person. Like I remember having a rank 25 would be extremely good, and then if you had a rank 30, you'd be considered on pro level. Now it's just like, oh whatever, he has a rank 30, he has a rank 25, doesn't really matter. Like I remember trying to get rank 30s before and they would take a lot longer than they are getting them right now. Alright, so the second thing is the new game modes they're adding. Now, since they added Trophy Escape, people are getting rank 35s really easily. Now, if you ever wondered why it is easier to get a rank 30 on Trophy Escape, it is because if you lose while playing Trophy Escape, you only lose 2 trophies. And this is at any trophy range. So, for example, if you're playing at 1200 trophies and you lose, you only lose 2 trophies. It doesn't matter which rank you play. If you play, for example, rank 15, you're still gonna only be losing 2 trophies, and you can win a lot more trophies in total. Now you can see why this is kind of broken and why people usually play Trophy Escape if they're trying to get a rank 35. Alright, now the next issue is terrible matchmaking. Now I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get paired with the worst matchmaking ever. Like I'll be at like 900 trophies and I'm getting players with question marks, which are in the range between like 1200 and like, you know, 1k plus. And for me, this never made sense. Why am I getting paired with such high players? Yeah, so sometimes it's just the matchmaking. Like if you have a lot of trophies, you can get paired with people that have lower trophies. Also, what I meant by question marks is people's names will just be like 3 question marks, and what I think this means is that everyone has 1k plus brawlers, or most people do, so that's why you can't see their names. I am not sure if this is correct, so yeah. Now the next reason is win traders. Now teamers, I don't really mind. Like teamers, they backstab, so if people are teaming, for me personally, it is really easy to just like try to get them to fight. You just get someone low and they just fight. Win traders on the other hand, now that's another problem. Now win traders are just making me not want to play solo showdown, because when it's a 4v1, it is so annoying. I'm always have to like lock in and like start like trying to play aggressively, because I know if I get someone to 1k HP, they will not backstab, and I just have to be sitting there and like, oh no, I almost got that guy, why is he running away now? And it's just so annoying. And another problem is if you're playing a brawler that can't really like fight a lot of people, for example like Tick or something, then you know you're kind of done. Like you can't really go for a 4v1 because you won't be able to try and eliminate them. From there on, you're just playing the camping game and just hope everyone else gets eliminated before you, and that is not fun to play. Another thing I found out is that the Wi-Fi pin emoji is like something between win traders to say that they're playing together or something like that. I'm not sure how it works. I've just seen plenty of people using the Wi-Fi emoji when they like, when you spawn in Solo Showdown beside another player, and usually where you have to fight for like the boxes, they start using the Wi-Fi emoji. So that's how I know that that's kind of like a win trading signal or something, like, hey, I'm win trading, this is me, or something like that. I'm not really sure how it works, but I just know if you do see the Wi-Fi pins, then you should really watch out and expect win traders to be in your game. Now, if this happens, try to eliminate the person as fast as possible, because you do not want to be in a 4v1 later on. Trust me, I've had this a lot of time. Like, look at this clip. This was like a 7v1. This was just insane. I was playing as Kid. The only reason I was able to even win that match is because I was playing Kid and I could go invisible. If I was playing, for example, like, I don't know, let me think of someone like Bull, no way I am going for a 7v1. Also, if you're wondering why you've like never seen this stuff happening before, it is because Brawl Stars changed the matchmaking time, so it's easier to get into matches, and that's why you see so much win trading happening now. Now, I wish they can remove it, but for now, it looks like they're not gonna remove it for a while because they can't or something. But I wish they can just like remove it because it is really annoying to be versing win traders when I'm trying to get rank 30s. Now, another problem is that brawlers are getting more no skill. I am not even gonna lie. Like, you can see the new brawlers that are coming out and they are getting really good. Like, every single brawler that is releasing right now has like either some escape mechanic, has some tank mechanic, or can just deal a lot of damage. Now, what this means is that it is a lot easier to just get trophies in general. And also, it is easier to get rank 30s and rank 35s. Now, another thing is random teammates. Now, if you look at your randoms, they are kind of terrible. Like, sometimes you get good randoms, but mostly you get bad randoms. And if you check how much trophies they usually have like 50 to 40k, depends on your trophies. But you look at that and you're like, how did they ever get to 50 to 40k? Like, this never made sense. Now, another thing that I think why trophies don't matter is the thing on bad randoms. Now, I think new players can easily catch up to the older players' trophy range because it is a lot easier to get trophies nowadays with these win streaks, these game modes, and just in general. So because of that, I think this is why you're kind of getting bad randoms. Now, I just thought about it and this kind of makes sense to me. Maybe this doesn't make sense to you, but to me this kind of makes sense. Now, why I thought of this is because my friends that are returning back to Brawl Stars are easily getting trophies, and they're telling me how Trophy Escape is a really easy mode to get trophies in, and it is just easier for them to get trophies in general. And I also thought about this, and another thing that I think that limits like older players from getting a lot more trophies is because every brawler that they have can be like at 700 plus, 800 plus, and 900 plus trophies. Now, what I'm basically trying to say is that you playing on 900 trophy match versus your friends playing at 200 trophy match, there's a big difference. It is a lot easier for them to get trophies, so it is easier for them to catch up to your trophy range. Now, if you still do not understand what I'm trying to say that the newer players can catch up to the older players, and when this happens, the skill level is different. So the newer players don't have as much skill as the older players because the older players played more, so they know more techniques, and because of that, there's a lot difference in the skill level. Now, the last reason is something that I saw on TikTok, and I found this very interesting and true. Now, I'm going to read this out to you, but basically what I want to say just before I start reading it out to you is that he's saying tiers instead of rank, and it is because Brawl Stars changed rank to tiers. Alright, so I have 59k trophies, and during my journey I noticed something about tiers that I don't think anyone has found out yet. I was playing on my second account. I only have about 2k trophies on it, and when my 10k trophy friend asked me to carry him till he gets rank 30 El Primo, so I accepted. I used Maisie and we pushed from rank 27 to rank 30, and it was extremely easy. I obviously had to do almost everything, but it was the easiest rank 30 I've done in my life. The opponents were even worse than the ones I encountered at rank 22 on my first account. So now the answer. I figured out that Brawl Stars pairs you with players that are almost at the same trophy range as you. Although, I always get 30k allies when I'm above 50k trophies, which is dumb. Pushing a rank 30 when you have 15k trophies is like pushing a rank 22 at 50k trophies. And I can tell because on my second account, 2k trophies, I pushed Maisie rank 30 like it was nothing. My opponents were nothing compared to the ones I encountered at 650 trophies on my first account. So that brings the question, do tiers really are worth anything now? My answer is no. I see a lot of players while looking for a group on the official Brawl Stars Discord server asking how many rank 30s. And when I answer with only one, Lori and Larry, they're like, "Boy, you have so many trophies, how?" I've 20k trophies and I've already have 5 rank 30. And that pisses me off. It's not because you're better than a 50k trophy player. Now, if you didn't understand it, what I think this person is trying to say is that when you're playing on lower matchmaking, it is a lot easier to just grind to rank 30. So, if you are between like 10k to 30k trophies, it's a lot easier to get a rank 30 there instead of trying to get a rank 30 at 50k. So the last thing is that I don't think you should judge a book by its cover. Basically, look at someone's skill level instead of their trophy range. Of course, if they have like 10k and you're 50k, you're probably gonna know that they aren't really at your skill level. But other than that, if someone's like close to your trophy range or even like 20k trophies off, they might not be that bad as you think, because I've seen some really good players that are 30 to 40k and they play better than most 50k trophy players. By the way, I'm just using this as an example. Also, if you just want to get better at the game, just play regularly and just try to improve. Basically, try to see the mistakes you do and just try to improve on that. Because if you want to see some top quality gameplay, just take a look at this. Like, you already know these players have so much skill. So yeah, I said my thoughts on why I think trophies do not matter anymore. Now if you think differently, you're free to write in the comments and I'll respond to them. But other than that, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't, then you can just leave because the video is finished. Now thank you guys for watching, I really appreciate it, and see you next time.